Hey guys, Chief is here. Hello. Guys, Chief of Police is here. Okay, thank you. Now the rest of the crews are here. Since they probably saw me on TV, I suppose. Okay, just so you know, the Chief of Police is here, so I may swing off to him. Can you hear me? Talk to me on the micro. Can you hear me on my microphone? Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me on the microphone? Can you hear me on the microphone? Can you hear me on the microphone? That's a yes or no. Too many people talking at once. Yeah, can you not hear me right now? Check, check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Test, 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 1, 2, 3, 4. My mic is cranked to the max. Can you hear me? Okay.
We have some breaking news that we want to share with you. We are learning more about that small plane that has crashed into a San Diego neighborhood. Officials say about 15 homes, and now you are looking at those homes that were impacted when this plane crashed into this neighborhood. We know about 15 homes have been impacted. Look at the damage at that home and just look at that street with all the debris there that you can see as well. That appears to be a part of the plane, perhaps a door, as we are looking at this right in the middle of a local neighborhood, and it was at 6 a.m. Let's get to CNN's Polo Sandoval. This is a very early time there in San Diego when all of this happened. Certainly people at home. Do we know of any injuries or deaths at this point?
Not quite, Sarah. In the next few minutes, we do expect to hear from officials as they are expected to host a press conference to hopefully update us on what we know about this very early morning small plane crash that occurred. It's going to be just northeast of San Diego. And to your point, Sarah, these are just harrowing images. We're used
6:45 a.m. San Diego, that's the time, but it happened around like 4 a.m. Beloved, I say shalom, great glory, man. Great glory, all praises to the Most High. Please give me a 1 if you can hear me and see me well, beloved. Let us keep on going. Today is our 7th day or 6th day? Oh man, I think I put the wrong one in. Boy, did I put the wrong one in? Today our 6th day or 7? Did yesterday we do 6? Let me see. Yeah, great glory. All right, beloved, we're going to move into this. Yeah, I got those things. I got them. Oh, okay. Today's 7. All right. Wow, we're already at 7 days. Good. That's we are correct. Today's 7 days. Yes. Thank you for joining us. It is good to be here. We are going to discuss a little bit of doubt when ones have doubt. But beforehand, beloved, we have to go into this, what happened over there in San Diego. Today's Thursday. Tomorrow we'll do a Esau's Trouble, and we will explain. We are waiting for more information. We cannot do a decoding here because, we can do some of it, but most of the information have not yet come out because it was a private business airplane that can hold 8 to 10 people. Okay? When we told those folks concerning those airplanes that are being dropped out of the sky, and we did told them it's not going to stop. And you have this thing happen in San Diego. For those of you who may remember, a couple of months ago in San Diego, one of those military aircraft, I believe it was the Navy, that took off and plunged into the sea right next by the base. And we told them it's gonna keep happening. Now we have this neighborhood, I believe in Grand Canyon. Is that what that place name again? The place is called Canyon or Grand Canyon, the neighborhood. And you have this plane crash into a home around 4 a.m. in the morning, where most people are at sleep. Can you imagine, beloved? 4 a.m., you have to go to work at 9 to 5, and then you just asleep, and then you stay asleep forever. You just caught in a nightmare that you can't wake up. You know it's a nightmare, but you can't wake up. Why? Because your body is no more. It's burned to crisp, and you're stuck in this eternal nightmare forever. This is what happened. And we told those folks, you people ain't gonna get out of here, and you're gonna come here. We told them, once the power is activated, as you clearly can see here, you won't be able to do nothing. Your government, oh well, they're gonna bring Jacob Shovel and stuff like that. Helicopters they ain't gonna do hish. Now they said everyone on board perish, 15 homes on fire in a very targeted, I would say, specific neighborhood. There's a specific demographic that live there. I'm not quite sure. I'm pretty sure the folk over in the comment or people that are watching are familiar with this neighborhood, and some of you live in San Diego or California. Okay, you probably know this neighborhood, but the airplane crash, 15 homes are on fire, multiple car. This thing look bad. And not only that, beloved, there's something going on with some ish museum. For some reason now, it's I don't know what's going on. Is it a museum? Some dude went in there and take two people out, and one of them turned out to be one of those Israeli that work on the embassy. What the hell? What's going on here? Now people are saying, "Oh, well, it's like the elite trying to set up, and then so they can bring the New World Order." We already told you that garbage concerning New World Order. They've done it when they came here in 1492, when the land and the Holy Land and Haiti over there, and then they did all this stuff. That's when they brought their New World Order, and then all those people rule. People are talking about the Rockefeller. Are you out of your mind? As you not know who John Rockefeller or John D. Rockefeller was, the Protestant that destroy our people, that destroy Black Wall Street, that destroy Oklahoma, where the blacks had the oil pump, were pumping 3,000 to 4,000 barrels a day. He destroyed all that. He hated our people. He hated our guts. He already done all those things. There won't be no new world order where you people going to come back on top again as if you were the last. You were never the last. You were the first. Now you are the last. Beloved, I'm asking the nation, I'm asking my brothers, my sisters to join me in prayer so we can pray about our doubt. If you have any doubts in your mind, the doubt that has been implemented upon our people, It is time to get rid of those things. Today prayer going to be short so we can go into this thing because there's a lot of stuff we have to decode right here. Okay, let us keep on moving, beloved. Okay. Great glory to the mighty one, all praises to the Most High. Great glory to the Holy Spirit. Great glory to the angels. Heavenly Father, earthly mother, to all the families, to all the spirits, to all the ancestors that are listening to us, we say great glory. We say thank you for everything that you guys been doing for us. As we can see, the calamities, the cataclysm around the world, here in the fourth part, third, second, and first part, and the heaven and the earth and the sea, everything is going haywire. Indeed, we saw the warning. We saw the signs. Whenever you, as a human being, live on land, you see the so-called birds are moving away. The dogs are barking. The animals are behaving weirdly, abnormally. Yes, indeed, that means something is coming. If you see the heavens, the sun is behaving strangely. The moon is behaving strangely. The weather is behaving strangely. The stars, the signs that you're seeing, the light streak, the meteors, the asteroids, thing they are telling you all space re-entry or SpaceX. Have no doubt, this is the same process. Those are warning and sign. When you, as a human being that has the Holy Spirit, see the fishes upon the sea are living their own living habitable habitat, so to speak, and beach themselves. The whales, the dolphins, those are signs that something is coming and it's not going to be pretty. Instead of them facing this thing down there in the trenches of the deep, they come above. You should have no doubt. You should have no doubt that whatever's going on out there is being dealt with. You should have no doubt when those words coming out your mouth, there'll be no Jacob's trouble, and you still have doubt or some way, somehow those people are going to get back in power. And I don't know. Did you see the fiasco theater that they had with the fellow from South Africa and Sir Trump over there, that South African president? Do you see that? How you are not seeing those people are done? Since when the white man need to sit there with you, a dark-skinned man, and plead for his people because you are killing them? He would have bombed your ass out if you even thought about that. He would have literally wiped out the so-called South Africa, the whole freaking continent, out of existence. Because he can't do anything right now. This is all theater. Have no doubt. We pray that the angels, that the spirits, the Holy Mother herself, remove all doubt in the midst of us. The doubt that we ain't going to make it. The doubt that we ain't nothing. The doubt we'll possibly be this, possibly be that. All doubt must be removed. Personal doubt and the doubt in the midst of the nation. There'll be no Jacob's trouble. Be at peace. Have no doubt. The power is within us. Indeed, the 100 monkey experiment, it is working. Yes, beloved brothers and sisters, what you are seeing out there is no joke. It is not set up by men. It is not staged by the elite or the FBI, the government, the fifth estate. What you're seeing is real. This plane crash is real. The so-called plantation burning real. That Oklahoma or whatever that president, this senator or whoever that guy mentioned is burning down, it's real. The tornadoes doing all those destruction, it is real. Have no doubt when you see those things, it could probably be the elite trying to clear land to build their smart cities, trying to clear land. They already took over your land. They stole all the land. Why they would need to clear things out? And I have no doubt. I have no doubt when you see the plantation burn down, say, well, is it that little Annabelle doll? Is she doing this? Is she? That's Gentiles garbage that they are bringing. And now the tactic, well, I don't know, this is the same old rotten spoiled stew. They keep reheat it and try to serve it to us. They got a bunch of glossos and blossos in the midst, acting like they agree with us and celebrating, and in the meantime, and wiggling the lies in there, say, well, you guys shouldn't mess with this doll. You shouldn't mess with this doll. Well, you shouldn't mess with our land. You shouldn't mess with our people. You shouldn't mess with our ancestors. You shouldn't mess with us. That's why this happened. Have no doubt, beloved, that there will be more plantation, more places like this that will be totally burned down and done. It is time for you to remove the personal doubt. I understand that the system is go down, but some of you have a certain plan that is somewhat business or personal that you want to put in the ether, you want to put and work, but you have some doubt because things is going to break, and then you are listening to people. Big Levi say it's over. You have doubt. Know this, that the Holy One has his plan and you're part of it. Whatever things that you have planning, you must go with it. Have no doubt. No more doubt. No more doubt in your mind, in your soul, in your spirit. Everything that you're thinking, it is correct. The reason why we always have those doubts and we have to go ask 83 for clarification, explanation, and most of the time validation, and then they will give us some lies, some poison. Make no mistake, whatever that you're seeing out there is real. Indeed, people now wanted to, whenever something happened to them, it's fake. When it happened to us, it's real. It's God punishing you because you stopped going to church. It's God punishing you this. But when it's happened to them, it's China. Oh, it's government. It's the fifth state. It's the elite. It's those people over there trying to do this, trying to do that. The elites always trying, as if they are unable to do anything they used to do anymore. They were trying to scare you. They were trying to take the land. They are trying. No, have no doubt. Remove all doubt in your mind. The doubt that you are not the child of the Holy One, though you may look or you do not look like us. Have no doubt. The doubt that, these lowly people, these inferior people that can't even live together as brothers and sisters, they are shooting each other. That was the curse. Indeed, the soul gang thing was the curse of the Joabite, the descendant of Joab, the left hand of King David himself. He murdered Abner in cold blood because Abner had killed his brother in battle. And ever since, the great priest, high priest, and king, David himself cursed him with the curse of Joab. He told Joab, your descendant will murder each other. They will kill brothers, we will kill brothers, and sisters will kill sisters. That's the curse of Joab. The so-called, what you're calling those people over there in Chicago, those are the descendants of Joabite. That's all. This is private matter, family affair, family business. Get your beak out of our business. Mind your own damn business. Have no doubt that those people are being plucked out of this earth. They are slowly, surely, steadily, gradually being disappeared. The land is being cleansed. Have no doubt. Have no doubt, beloved brothers and sisters, what you are seeing out there, it's the work of the Holy One. It's the work of all power. Yes, indeed. Some might call it something else. But over here, all credits goes to the Holy One. We are not going to give credit to any goddamn doll here. We are not going to give credit to no elites, to men, to lower form of life. No, this is our power. This is our prayer, our fasting. Our voice have been heard. Our beloved brothers and sisters all over the galaxy receive our transmission. This has nothing to do with your goddamn doll. It has nothing to do with your damn elite. You have your doubt, don't you come over there and bring it unto us. Beloved brothers and sisters, girded your loin. This is not an easy fight. For those of you that have been fighting, now you're seeing more and more people are joining in. That doesn't mean all of them are part or on your side. Most of those people are acting up. Girded your loin. The fight is not easy. It was never, and we are not expecting it to be easy. Yes, in this moment right now, you see things are heated up, and a lot of people are trying to come back to their ancestors, whatever. Make no fool, a lot of them, they are sent over in the midst of you, okay, to infiltrate you. They know they cannot infiltrate it here. We have an impermeable defense. They can't come here. But to those of you other YouTubers, TikTokers, or Xers on Twitters, be very cautious. Do not let those folks get nowhere near you. They will go in the midst of you, get close to you, get a little influence, and flip everything upside down, and flip everything and make everything about genital, make everything about quote unquote celebrity garbage. Have no doubt they have that. That's their plan. Their plan is always distraction, deception, death. That's their 3D. Make no mistake with those people that are coming, try to agree with you, and then you will see it in the speech patterns that they don't want to give the credit where it is, and they don't want to admit what's happening here. It is because of what those folks have done unto us, unto our land. They will try to attribute it to some unknown government in the shadow, something weird that you cannot figure out. No, we figured this out. You are the one that are under judgment. You are the one that stole our land and did all those things, and these things are happening to you. And because of you, make sure you stand on guard. We are not alone in this work. We were never alone in this fight. We had armor bearer. We had and still have the angels within us that are removing the doubts. You may call them whatever you please, but this is our angels. This is our power doing these things. We fear none and we fear not. We are going to move forward. This is not an easy battle. This is for those of you that just join us because you join in the midst of an excitement. This hash can get very dark. Your life can turn upside down just like that. Some of you, you are in a good position and you join this fight out of emotion. You join it because you see the others are doing it too. But be very wary. This is very serious. Look ahead, things going to get tougher on you. And this is not for everyone. You cannot complain and you should not explain. You should never go to anyone and try to explain to them you are the true chosen and they need to do this. They know exactly what they are doing. Have no doubt. Heavenly Father, Earthly Mother, to all the angels, to all the beloved brothers and sisters that join unto us, we say thank you. Great glory. May the will of the Holy One be done in this earth as it is in heaven. We ask our guardian angel to remove all doubts in our mind and help us fight this shadow that is within us so we can be equilibrated. We have the ultimate equilibrium and move and develop ourselves magically so we can get our powers. Selah, so be it. All right, beloved brothers and sisters, we are going to move to the next part of this program, but let us take a break. And we will be right back.
the 8K family.
Have you ever felt a deep yearning for spiritual growth but didn't know where to start? What if I told you there's a guide that can lead you through every step? Introducing the 8K Family Handbook. This comprehensive guide is your ultimate companion for spiritual empowerment, offering invaluable insights and practical steps to enhance your spiritual journey. What's inside? Perform spiritual background checks. Learn how to assess spiritual energies and protect yourself from negative influences. Connect with your guardian angel. Discover methods to establish a strong, supportive relationship with your guardian angel for guidance and protection. Develop your magical abilities. Unleash your innate magical potential with step-by-step instructions and exercises tailored for all levels. Whether you're a novice or a seasoned practitioner, the 8K Family Handbook provides the tools and knowledge you need to elevate your spiritual practice. Begin your journey to empowerment and enlightenment today. Available now on Amazon.com.
You see the charred remains of vehicles on a suburban street. And I think it's important to really just appreciate just a sense of what the potential impact here. While we wait to hear more about any potential injuries or worse, what we know at this point, coming straight from San Diego authorities, that this small plane crashed in the Murphy Canyon neighborhood. Nearby, there are a lot of military neighborhoods, according to what we're seeing and hearing from those on the ground. And we do know that as many as 15 homes, according to the assistant fire chief, may have been affected. Now, whether or not to this extent that you see here, that's yet to be determined. But when you just see what took place on this street corner alone, and these large pickup trucks and large vehicles essentially tossed around and then charred, that certainly gives you a sense of perhaps the force of this impact. Again, this was a small private plane, according to what we have heard so far, possibly a Cessna model. And we do know, again, that there was at least 3 streets that are being evacuated there. And also interesting, in the last 30 minutes, the San Diego Police Department put out a social media post asking for anybody in the neighborhood, call their non-emergency number if they smell any fuel, any sort of jet fuel, or if they see any debris at in their property. So that.
Okay, so all right, beloved, let me take, there was another video right here, this one. All right, let's take this one. So, and oops, why this thing keep doing that? Why this thing keep doing this? I was just, there we go, this one right here. All right, so now again, brethren, what you are seeing here, this is, for some people, this is new to them, or this is shocking. And for the 8K, how long are you moved, or are you dismayed? Is this something new? Are you shocked? Or are you like, my goodness, this is the first time I'm seeing this. I'm shocked. I don't know what. Nobody did warn me. I didn't see. Are you moved? Is it something that you just saw like, oh my Lord, what's going on with all those airplanes? We know exactly what's going on with them. And none of us are moved here. And none of us are dismayed. None of us are shocked. This is like regular news for us. We're not moved or dismayed. We just like, hey, there goes another one. Every single one of you that says this, the moment you see something like that, you are so calm, you feel unaffected. That means you find the ultimate peace. You are not, oh my God, they are coming for us, the elite, the aliens, and the Birdman. They really need to go ahead and look into the whole Birdman thing, man. Somebody need to call Birdman and talk to Birdman about this, man. Somebody really, you know what? Now I'm having doubt now. Birdman is implicated. I'll say this as a conspiracy theorist. Birdman is implicated in this. I don't care. Somebody need to go get Larry Bird and Danny DeVito. You know, somebody could just grab Danny DeVito. I'm saying this. I have evidence where I saw, you know, in the middle of the night, 4 a.m., I saw Danny DeVito, you know, creeping around, grab a penguin and look at the airplane and throw this goddamn penguin at the airplane like a football and then hit it. Danny DeVito did this. And then Birdman was there rubbing his hand. You know, Larry Bird was there giving him the, you go, man. You know, those are the guys that did this. Because things like that cannot keep happening. And then you people are coming out there and saying, oh, well, it was the weather, you know, 4 a.m. and over there in San Diego, and then you know, a bird, you know, strike the engine and stuff, and you know, Birdman, we need to look into him. Then the last remix or, you know, album that he released, so we know that's the bird that are causing this. If it's not a freaking bird, it's a rabbit. If it's not a rabbit, it's a snake. If it's not a snake, it's something else. Now, they don't know what's going on. I would not be surprised, beloved, that whoever perished in this is another CEO. Yeah, this is a regular event to us. We just, like, okay, what's up? What's next? What are you going to come over there? You're going to try to shock us like, hey, Big Levi, AK, guess what? What? Bright Line just hit another car. You know, talking about this, let's see what happened with Bright Line over there. Bright Line, train crash. Whoops, train crash. Okay, let's see if we have anything new. Because, oh, let's filter this. I have not checked this. Okay, 8 days ago? Nope, that's not, that's, no. Okay, that's 8 days ago. No, are those game or what's going on here? Those seems look like somebody's playing game. Is that 8 days ago? I believe 8 to 10 days. 3 weeks ago. Let me see. No, that happened before. It seems there is one there, but is that what that one? But anyway, so I don't want to play those things. They have music in them.
You're looking at that
There
house.
we go. I'll put it right here. All right, this is better. So is that what that is? Now we are not moved, we are not dismayed. Okay? Those homes are on fire, the plantation are on fire. Guess what? Oops. Look at this. This is China. Usually a sister posts this and the sister posts this and our information board. You can go there. There are great information here. When I'm not live, okay, all right, when I am not live, there are a lot of people posting information into the information board on Patreon, okay. This is China, okay, all right. We got a lot more stuff there. Sister, let me see if I can. There we go. Oh, well, yes, there's a lot of stuff in it. So this video is was posted from, you know, China. This is Sky News Australia. Okay, watch this video. Look at how calm those people are watching their own house. This is not the Ming Dynasty, okay? All right, this thing was built a few years ago, okay? Collapsing, and then they just sit there and casually watch this. and up until when this thing hit the ground, and that's when they try to run from it. Okay. Look at this. Yo, watch. Okay, they got people there. Okay, look at this dude on this blue thing. You know, he's just killed it. Okay, that's one of them. All right. Okay, now look at this. Okay, all right. I don't know why this thing keep doing this. YouTube keep messing with my hash. All right, this is what happened to those folks' houses. Okay.
It's heart-stopping video of a runaway dump truck barreling down a road and veering into oncoming traffic. The 61-year-old driver is having a seizure at the wheel. The out-of-control truck takes out a utility pole, crosses 3 front yards, then, oh no, it plows into a house at 40 miles per hour.
Oh my God.
This horrified mom had her baby in her arms as she ran across the street. This video was recorded just moments after the crash. You can hear cries for help coming from inside. It happened in Woodbury Heights, New Jersey. The 72-year-old homeowner was lounging in a chair when the truck plowed through. Neighbor Derek Keating said the homeowner was trapped inside. And you saw him, just his head.
I could see him laying on his back, but I could see his head.
These are the deep tire tracks from that dump truck as it careened across these front lawns out of control, across this street, and then rammed into this house. Now check out the debris over my shoulder. The fact that both the truck driver and the homeowner were trapped under this and survived is being called a miracle.
Okay.
Miles
So look at this is your typical. This is the typical truck drivers, gonna leave it 40 miles, with the American flag. I don't know why I didn't see a MAGA flag here or MAGA hat or something like that. So again, we talk about this. We keep telling them, okay, we told them that this thing going to keep happening, and this dude somehow was having a seizure. There's a brother who made a video, and he was going after those truck drivers and telling those guys that you guys vote against your own interests. You typical bearded, short, old white dudes with your flag in there, eating all those processed food. You got all sort of diabetes, all the bad things happen to you, and you vote against those health care thing that was supposed to help you. And then now you guys are dying. And this is a prime example of this, okay? So, and this 72-year-old, the fellow, the homeowner was 72, and the driver was 63. Is that what that is? Let me hear the name. Well, the age.
It's heart-stopping video of a runaway dump truck barreling down a road and veering into oncoming traffic. The 61-year-old driver is having a seizure at the wheel.
Okay, the typical fellow with the typical camouflage hat or those hunting hat, and the flag behind here, flag could not do anything, slow down the stuff and things like that. So yeah, those people are being taken out. All right, this is the airport over there. We had the footage. Well, they didn't go too close, but this one is go close. This is the airport in Jacksonville. The parking lot is built on ancient ground where they buried our beloved ancestors. And watch this. Okay, the parking lot is being burned. All right. All right. You hear those car burning? Oh, damn it. Again with this thing. Ay, ay, ay. Again with this stuff. There you go. Yep. Parking lot being burnt where the ancestors were they build thing on top of them, on top of their burial place. Okay. All right. You know, there you go. Okay. So, all right. Now, this one, guess what, beloved? Watch this.
Stating deja vu for a Pacific Palisades neighborhood. A house that survived the January fire now damaged after a fire breaks out in the attic.
No one was home at the time, so no one was injured here. KCAL reporter Lori Perez shows us the troubling reminder for neighbors.
The homes in this cul-de-sac were very lucky to survive the Palisades fire. There is tremendous destruction all around them. That grief is still so raw. So to see flames and debris piling up here today was terrifying deja vu.
I couldn't believe it. And when I first got the call, I mean, I was shouting. I just couldn't believe it.
John Wyatt stood outside his childhood home today,
I'm pretty upset.
almost unable to process what had happened. His mom's house, one of so few in the Palisades that did not burn down in early January, caught on fire just after 1:30 this afternoon.
So you got those people that their homes, I believe, did not burn down during the Palisade fiasco. And then now, for no reason, for absolutely no reason, it caught on fire. It burned down. And it's traumatizing to those people when they see that fire. Everybody's like, oh, but there we go again. Are we having another fire? And that's how it's going to be for you people forever. You always going to, whatever happened, what is it? Are they coming after us again? Is it? And that's the thing that's going to drive you crazy. Just like you see our people always crazy. They're out there fighting each other, shooting each other. This isn't something they did because they have problem with each other. Those are the PTSD, the traumatic experience that they can't deal with. Nobody are here to trying to help them, except for our people that are going to the fast and try to tell them to deal with this thing. And that's how it's gonna be. You're going to be upset, and you tough. You're like, oh, I'm tough, I can handle this. But, you know, the more and more this is going to happen, and it's going to break you. It's going to break you. All those things that are happening to you is on the loop, and then it's going to break you. You're going to go crazy. You know, people will like see you on the street and your family, and you're going to pass this to, well, not your children because you guys can't get it on. But anyway, so
I think everybody has a little bit of PTSD from everything.
yes,
Neighbor
that's what it is, the PTSD. Remember the Asheville, somebody sent me a video concerning Asheville where a man have his daughter in there. We made a Esau's trouble about it, where the daughter was, there's another storm that appeared and it pretty much did similar damage to Asheville. And the daughter was shaking and praying. Everybody was shaking and praying. And they're like, yo, this is PTSD. That's what it is for our people when we see your police officers, you know, unjustly entering our neighborhood. When we get pulled over, we know there's a strong possibility we might get shot. We know we don't do nothing. We get pulled over for something minor. I don't know, man. You did not stop at this stop sign at 4 a.m. You know, your back light is not working. Something, your windows are too dark. Well, you too dark. So I'm going to stop you, and the PTSD kicks in. It was part of the curse, and now it is on you.
And Fife,
but I looked and I just thought, I can't believe I'm seeing this again.
Was the one
There
who
you go.
spotted it. Her husband took this video.
So halfway down the driveway, I happen to look over and I see huge orange flames shooting like 30 feet up of Jim Wyatt's roof. Yeah. But it was bad. It was very scary. I could easily see this whole cul-de-sac going down this way.
A frantic call to 911.
You know, and again, you know, let me just leave this to you know, for the people to tell me what they can see here. You know, I can't. Let me see if I can zoom. There we go. That's the zoom in. I can zoom in. You can see everything here. You can do the math, and while I'm trying to explain things. So anyway, now those are the people that survive the Palisade, and then now they are seeing the same thing. What's going on? Is it coming? Is it coming after us again? Okay, but they won't know this. Okay, 63, no 6, 3, 9, and then you see the other 6, 9. Excuse me. You see the other 6, 9 in the corner right here? 6, turn it upside down, 9. And then if you keep turning it like a wheel, you turn it clockwise, it's a loop. 6, 9, 6, 9, 6, 9. You can't get out of it. You can't get out of number 9. You turn it counterclockwise, 9, 6, 9, 6, 9, 6, 9. You know, you can't do anything about it. T69 terminated the Terminator, which is Michael in the Mist, Samael in the Mist. T63 termination, terminate 9. Your blessing has been terminated. You've been terminated. I'll be back. Yep, well, that's what that is. All right, let's keep on moving.
When I was calling 911, I was just yelling. I said, there's a terrible fire. Please get the fire trucks here right now. It's terrible.
Brought firefighters back to the Las Pulgas Place neighborhood and brought back memories, still painfully on the surface, of the fire that not so long ago.
Okay, so people are gonna see something like that and say, "Oh, that's the elite burning their own house. They're burning their own houses down so they can build smart city." You know, they stop gentrifying the hood. Well, they just start kicking black folk wherever they at. People have no idea how big the United States is for someone to do something that stupid. But no, excuse me, it's not the Holy One sweeping them off the land, destroying everything that they have. No, it is always some elite, some Chinese government or whatever the hell you people are trying to make this into. Okay, look at this. And people just sit there and they pretend this thing didn't happen. They pretend that everything is fine. Denial.
Leveled more than 6,000 structures in the Palisades, Malibu, and Topanga.
The ordeal on January 7th was unimaginable.
Well, it was. Sir Kingsley Fife. Kingsley Fife.
And I thought, after looking at this fire right now, I thought, am I living in a nightmare?
What? Am I living into a nightmare? Okay. All right. Now, again, you know, Big Levi got this weird imagination. You know, he got this weird, he always see things. You know, he's crazy. You know, that guy, Big Levi is crazy, okay? All right, he got weird imagination. Since this guy say he's living into a nightmare, I don't know if I'm the only one seeing this. Let me see if I can get that right quick. You know what? All right, then, I guess. Oh, there we go. I'll put it right here. There we go. I don't know if you guys can see this, but if you look right here, you can see this is like the back of a head. Okay. It seems like the head has a huge half or it's a long-headed being. This is the front face, the frontal, right eye, left eye, nose, lips, throat, and you can see the ear right here. Okay. You can see the ear right here. I don't know if you guys are seeing this. And the flame is right. It seems like it's blowing the flame down on this stuff. But when you look at it, this is the throat right here. Okay, chin, lips, like a white lips, or so to speak, black face, eyes right there. I can't zoom, and the ear, you see, if you put the glasses, it will right there, and then the head is right here. I don't know if you can see it. To me, it looks something like this. It looks something like that. Those, and well, whatever ancient Egyptian, what they are, trying to portray out there and stuff like that. Okay. It's an afro. It looks female. I'm not quite sure. Let me see. Let me go back into it again. Okay. Yes, it does look female. Okay. You can clearly see the eyes right there. Okay. The eyes. All right. Nose, lips, throat, neck, ear, head, and then with some afro or some kind of elongated head thing. Just like, well, it looked like this, but the thing that's in its head looked more something like that, like Nefertiti. Is that what that is? This crown thing on her head. Okay. All right. Let me see. Something like this. Okay, it look like it's looking that way, and it have this thing on her head, and she looked that way. At least that's what I'm seeing. Okay, there we go. All right, this is exactly at 1 minute 56 seconds. Let me put the link of the video there for those of you that are more perceptive than me. You can go ahead and go look at it. Right then. So at least that's what I'm seeing. Let me see if everybody see this way, elongated head or something like that. I mean, I see it clearly. If you can't, that's another thing. But I saw this clearly. Okay, I believe some people see it too. All right, everybody good? Should we keep moving? We got about. I'm thinking. Hang on. Let me call that little lady. She ain't ready yet. I believe she is ready. I'm just gonna take her. All right. Well, let's keep on moving fast. Let's move on fastly. Okay.
As the fire tore through the home and fire crews on the roof broke through to try to get it under control, any relief of making it through the Palisades fire was suddenly and completely erased. Fire crews are mindful of how fragile this community is.
It's really tough to make it through one of the biggest disasters in LA history, and then for this to happen. But unfortunately, they do still happen, regardless of the area or what's going on. So luckily, we're able to get here pretty quick and be able to put it out.
And for that, John Wyatt is grateful. His
I mean, look at the dude's shirt.
Luckily, we're able to get here pretty quick and be able to put it out.
Look at that dude's shirt. And I can't zoom in too far in there. Okay, this dude's shirt doesn't do him any justice at all. Okay, look at that guy's shirt, man. Look at what in his shirt, and then he's saying, "Oh well, this is some kind of PTSD or whatever that is," and things like that. So, yeah, well, that's what that is. Yeah, final tour, and there is like the Grim Reaper or a skeleton in there. That's the final tour. Something you can't make this up. And there is like a waning moon, like your power is going down in the waning moon, and then you're going to die. This is bad. This is bad. And then the woman, the woman and his wife or his girlfriend have a shirt that say Big Sur or Big Sur, a Big Sur, which is Big South, and then Pluto now is in the South. You can't make this up. The Pluto, the Northern Army switched to the South. We talk about this when the Mexican flag, the Mexican warship hit this thing, but nonetheless, man, the final tour of summer, rose or something like this. I'm not quite sure. Grim Reaper, skeleton, waning moon. This isn't good for you people. All right, well, let's keep on moving.
And for that, John Wyatt is grateful. His family now joining so many others, vowing to rebuild their homes and their lives in the Palisades.
You know, just driving through the neighborhood coming here is always heartbreaking. We're hoping to repair. She's hoping to move back in and move past this. We're Palisadians for life, so we'll still be here.
Fire crews don't yet know the cause, but the Fifes say seconds before they saw the flames, the lights in their house started to flicker and they heard their furnace, which is off, try to turn on. So
Yeah, people are gonna come with everything now, okay? People are gonna try to come with everything. So I'm just going to, well, not this one. All right, there you go. That one right here. Okay, so this is a fellow on X, that was shared with me. I just wanna. Whoop, should I close with that? Okay, well, I'm gonna close with this. So, okay, let's just let's just share this. There you go. That's better.
To all people out there who believe in the supernatural, let me tell you what's happening in this country. Our ancestors are causing in Black America. Let me offer you some proof. All the major elements have been hit. The fire at Nottoway, that's fire. The white man who was found in Lake Lanier, that's water. The tree falling on the Confederate Museum, that's earth. The tornadoes that's been blowing down mostly non-Black areas, that's wind. The lightning that just struck the police vehicle in Oklahoma, that's lightning. That's all the elements. I've had visions, and let me tell you, it's gonna get 10 times worse. Our ancestors are on a spiritual fucking rampage right now. I don't know if you've noticed, but you may want to turn on your TV. Because the next time it actually comes around, it's going to be 10 times worse. They are demanding we be treated correctly and given reparations for what we've been through. Just saying. To all people out there who believe in the supernatural,
Okay, so again, he made it clear who believe in supernatural, so to speak, and magic and things like that. If you don't, well, you really have nothing to come here to try to prove because you don't believe in those things. But if you do, hey, man, thing is real. All right. Well, I was gonna play close with that, but I close with this one instead. Okay.
I don't know if this is the last piece of our childhood, and it's gone. Jesus Christ. I was home, which is not very far from here. The tornado came very, very close to my house. My neighbor's Ring doorbell caught it on their camera, but it did not touch us.
Taylor Baker and Brandy Bowman walked me through what's left of their Aunt Gail and Uncle Paul's home. Glass and insulation cover walls and floors of the Klein home, indicating the horrors the couple endured while trapped inside when the twister hit.
In this bedroom, and you can see where stuff came through. This is where they were, and the neighbor came. He heard them screaming for help, so he came to help them, and he pulled them out into the hallway there.
Someone was in the neighborhood looking for survivors when they heard Gail's screams.
She said,
Need help.
Need help. I see an arm down the hallway.
The doctors said that where they lost opposite arms, it's because they were holding each other.
The couple was taken to London Hospital. Gail is on life support while Paul's condition has improved.
All I can't get out of my head is just how terrified that they both were. I cannot imagine the fear that was going through their minds, but there's one thing about them. They are godly people.
The women say it's eerie. While some items are gone, others like a robe in their bedroom remain untouched.
And looking around at the other houses,
we grew up being babysat by our mama in this house, and
we played in all these houses. We had dinner in all these houses.
And
now Taylor and Brandy work to clean up while raising funds to help Gail and Paul.
Hospital bills and
crushing
their home. They have.
Number 18 right there. You know what to do. Alex.
They lost both of their vehicles. They're really going to need help, either rebuilding or.
So those two couple, okay, they lost their arm. They were holding on to each other. All right, they were holding on to each other, and then the Holy One caught both of their arms, and then destroyed their house, and destroy their car and load them with medical bills, and people gonna sit there and saying, well, that's nothing. That's like the elite try to buy the house from them and then they refuse to sell it and stuff. Get out of here, man. But anyway, beloved, I will leave you with peace. I will leave you with love. And let me see if I got this thing set up here. Oh, okay. All right, well. I will leave you with peace. I will leave you with love. I'll say shalom. And you folks walk on your quote unquote, your, walk on your shadow, walk on your doubt. Whatever that you see out there, it is real. This isn't fake. Work on yourself first before you start working on others. And I shall go further and say, work on yourself and yourself only. That's all. Shalom.
The 8K family.
Have you ever felt a deep yearning for spiritual growth but didn't know where to start? What if I told you there's a guide that can lead you through every step? Introducing the 8K Family Handbook. This comprehensive guide is your ultimate companion for spiritual empowerment, offering invaluable insights and practical steps to enhance your spiritual journey. What's inside? Perform spiritual background checks. Learn how to assess spiritual energies and protect yourself from negative influences. Connect with your guardian angel. Discover methods to establish a strong, supportive relationship with your guardian angel for guidance and protection. Develop your magical abilities. Unleash your innate magical potential with step-by-step instructions and exercises tailored for all levels. Whether you're a novice or a seasoned practitioner, the 8K Family Handbook provides the tools and knowledge you need to elevate your spiritual practice. Begin your journey to empowerment and enlightenment today. Available now on Amazon.com.